What's good, YouTube? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy, LeBron Potent Pondering. I'm back with another video. Please come in and thumbs up this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. Hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live. Yes, I'm not on camera. Like, yo, I did a video like this last week sometime. I think, we're just talking and I had my phone up. See, I don't really go live on my phone like that unless I'm outside. I'm at home working. So, yeah, I just checked my folder and I don't have that much work to do. So I said, let me just click the button live now and just go live. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, yeah, it's Friday morning. I'm working from home. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm waiting for my Instacart order to arrive. I haven't used Instacart in months, but I have something that I need to handle. So, I'm gonna be doing that really soon. So yeah, I just wanted to come and talk. I wanted to actually make a video last night, but I don't know. The night before, I got like 4 hours of sleep, and after coming home from work and then doing the gym, once I got home and I had dinner last night, I said, yeah, we not making a video. We not making a video. So yeah, I have to be like in the mood for it. Like if I'm not in the mood for it, I don't force myself to do it. It just gotta kind of like happen. So yeah. But I did want to come and talk about Nicki Minaj and her cryptic message about unfollowing. I want to know, who do you think that this is about? You already know that I have my feelings about this, and I don't know. Like I just I feel a few different ways about that whole thing. I also wanted to talk about JT's new song, "Okay," and how you felt about it, and also Sukiana, like, she got arrested down in Florida for possession of drugs. That's just crazy to me. Let me tell you something, right? I don't care what you say. You can always see the slowness in somebody's face. When I seen Sukiana mugshot, it looked just like I don't. Number one, slow. Number two, shit, she might be using some of them substances. And I just feel like it's sad because it's like, let me tell you something that's really sad for me, sad to me. I think it's sad that kids can't pick who their parents are. You can't pick who your family is. This is why people don't be understanding as you get in, when you turn into an adult, and especially if you one of those adults who had like a poor family, not poor as fine as far as financially, but it's like they be like, oh, they so into their friends, they this and that, because yeah, you don't have anything to be proud of. And I'm not saying that I know Suki and that she don't got nothing to be proud of. I'm pretty sure she buys her kids the biggest Kool-Aid pouches, and they probably always got snacks and stuff in the house. She strikes me as one of those people like that. Like, oh y'all, don't y'all always got snacks? Don't I always leave y'all $5 for lunch for school? Don't I always do this? Don't I always ex, ex, what am I trying to say? But just she doesn't, like a person who does stuff like that, they probably not paying attention to the emotional effects, because when you out there and you're handling drugs and stuff like that, you're not thinking about your kids, you're not thinking about, like, putting your life at risk. It's like whether it's jail, prison, or possibly not being around them. I don't know. Like, it's hard for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes it's hard for me, and I don't be trying to speak on stuff because people be so quick to brand it that you think you better than somebody. No, I just didn't have a mother who moved like that. I had a mom who was really a mom. Shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was really there. She didn't have no choice. She had no choice at all. To be a parent, and I think that comes from the stock of where she was raised from. But it's just unfortunate. Most of all, I feel bad for those kids. Those kids don't deserve that, and she out here still running around and she young. Wasn't Suki just on social media the other day talking about she don't change pocketbooks until she reach 500,000 cash in it? And I was wondering, I'm like, how are you making $500,000 cash with music? Because we know that that's not happening. Them streams ain't high enough. And I knew that. You know how I knew Suki was a little slow? Who she did that interview with? Did she do the interview with Tasha K when she was talking about that song? What was that song she was talking about that she had? She was like, "Oh, it's everywhere." And went and looked at her Spotify listeners. I said, "No, it's not. Like, what are you talking about?" Like, people who gassed him, like, this is another person who did that too. Jocelyn Hernandez. Remember, she did that interview with Drink Champs, and she was so cocky and so arrogant in it, talking about her music and talking about this and that. I went and looked. I said, "Yo, these people." I never want to live in a delusional world. I never want to be delusional and just, you know what I'm saying. But it's Casamigos, yeah. I just thought about that. It's Casamigos. So I never want to be in a delusional world where I'm just feeling like, being pretentious and acting like something is more than what it just really is. Like the truth is that I don't want to call Suki failed because it only takes one hit for you to make it. But you're a struggling female rapper. People don't really like you like that. And, you're looking slow in the mugshot. And yeah, like that's just pretty much it. Let's see. What happened to her changing her life around and living for God? She's a liar. They do, when people get in interviews and the cameras start rolling, they'll say anything. They will say and do anything. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Suki's not really that huge to me, so that's all I really have to say about her. I feel bad for the kids. I feel bad for kids who got a mama that they ain't asked for. Honestly, they didn't ask for that. They ain't asked for it at all. So let me see. What's this person? Yeah. So let's move on to JT. Okay. How did you feel about JT's Okay? Um, I felt like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like when the song was, I did stream it last night and just to see what it sounded like. I felt like the preview of the song was better than the actual outcome to me. I don't know. I just didn't feel like her lyricism was up to par for me, but I guess this is JT, so this is what she's gonna give up. I don't know. I just didn't feel like, I felt like it was like, not only was it not believable when she was like, I've been running this since the summer. I've been running every summer since I came out. And I'm like, no, you haven't. I don't know. Like for me, when I hear a rap bitch talk that shit, I want her to talk it when I believe it. I didn't believe it. Maybe she got Lil Uzi on her side, so maybe she can be Maserati Jay Z, but I mean JT. But I don't know. I just didn't believe it. I don't know. How did you feel about it? Did you like it? I don't think that the song is horrible, but I don't think it's good either. I just felt like the lyricism was very lazy, to be honest with you. So now, at first, when I first heard it, right? Y'all know that I'm not the biggest JT. I'm not big on JT at all. So I don't even want to say I'm the biggest fan. I'm not a fan at all. But what I wanted to say is that I don't think that this song is better than No Bars and Sideways. It's not. No. Once you start to examine it for what it is, now I understand. Like we know, Nicki, the different female rappers, they have songs with basic choruses. I just don't think that this. I don't think it's all. I don't think it's better than No Bars. I don't think it's better than Sideways either. And what I hate about social media is, let me just tell you this. You go from you go from if you go from Twitter to Instagram, what I don't like about a lot of like fans is that they say the same thing that one person said. JT quoted somebody and was like, "Oh, you going 3 for 3." Then I go to Instagram and I see people saying the same exact comment. Like, do y'all not appreciate your mental fortitude and do y'all not appreciate your own thoughts? I don't like when people do that shit. I don't like when content creators do it. I don't like when fans steal people comments and y'all repost it. You see a person post something and then next thing you repost it. It's like that to me. That means that it's not even the disrespect of it, but it's more so you don't respect your thought process. You don't respect it. Y'all all saying the same thing, and my emotion and my feeling on this, I'm sorry, my feelings in regards to this is just that it's okay. Like it might do better than her other singles because she has more attention now, but I don't know. I felt like the song fell short once I started playing it. It felt, especially during that second verse, it just fell really short. It fell short. Let me see. So you said the beat is fun. Yeah, the beat is, it still has the vibe of when she first played it. I just felt like it felt short once I heard the whole song. I felt like she ended the second verse. It was just, I don't know. To me, I would have wanted more lyricism on it. Like not saying that she wasn't being lyrical, but I don't know if it's the delivery. Is that's what I really don't, because it's on top of all of the other shit. Why I don't feature. I'm not gonna say I don't like her. Why I don't feature JT on top of the other things, I don't know. I don't like. I feel like she raps better than Young Miami for me. Like on No Bars, I felt like the wordplay was and everything was consistent. What she said. Go back and listen to it. Listen to No Bars. Listen to Sideways and listen to this one. It's like something is missing. I don't know if it's too much space in between what she's saying. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I streamed it one time, honestly, just to give it a listen. And yeah, when I got to that second verse, like, after it was like, the first verse was okay because we heard most of it with her playing on it. I don't know. And it could be also be that I'm not from down south, but I don't like all that screech shit. What the like I know I hear people say that SK, I would never say that. Down south screech is dough ratchet. It's just to me it doesn't seem believable. I don't know. That's just me. If you like it, you like it. That's you. But let's see. Everyone raps better than Miami. The hook is catchy after a few listens. No, the hook was catchy when she first played it. You said okay was okay. Even the way she's saying it on the hook. I used to be down bad, and now I'm just okay. I'm just, I don't know. And I know people like it. I've seen people talking about it all over, social media. So people are gonna like it. Everything ain't for everybody. A person might feel that way towards a song, like from any person, they might not really like it. I seen a lot of people who was feeling certain ways about like the "Fuck the Club Up" remix. Some people loved it, some people didn't like it. Some people felt like whatever. So a lot of people was feeling like oh, the remix didn't perform, or the way you have to realize that song has been out. It's April, so December, January, February, March. April, that song has almost been out 5 months. So number one, I feel like Nicki, she waited a long time to put the remix out. She did wait a long time. You can't forget how that song was performing. Like it was doing really really good. Like it was honestly doing. I feel like if she would have pushed it more, it would have did better than everybody. That song was certified platinum before everybody. So yeah. So let's see. Who are the writers on it? Did Uzi write the hook? I don't know. I like some verses on F the Club Up. I like Chris Brown. I liked Travis Scott was okay. Let's see. The flow felt extra slow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I know y'all might think I'm crazy, but I can tell how smart a person is by how they rap. And that's why to me, Sexy Red, like, she's cool, but she don't give me enough. Like, honestly, she just don't. And you gotta realize, even from and this is something that's been traditional, and I'm not just saying this because it's commentary or whatever. I've always been like this. Like, even when it came to Little Kim, like I felt like she was a little just not as well rounded like mentally as like, well, I don't know if it's mental or if it's education based like Foxy. She was just different. Like I don't know, even in interviews she sounds stupid. Like she didn't really sound educated. She was like and I thought it was so funny. I remember this interview Foxy had pointed that out. She was like, does she even know what this is? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. I don't know. Like I feel like whatever the capacity of your thoughts and your ability to be well rounded is going to be based on your music, and that's why we could tell Sexy Red writes her music because glow bow bow bow, glaga bow bow bow, and she got her own lane too, but that's why I can listen to her for about 20 minutes and then it's going to be probably a 2 3 week break. I don't, you remember when, and obviously it doesn't matter because other people are listening to it, but y'all remember when Get It Sexy came out? I listened to that song for a few days and after that, it's like I was done with it. Do you want to be the type of artist that people, they get fatigued? Because that's what it really is. It's fatigue because it's really like unless you just from the streets and you just like or you just some whored out hoe or some whored out nigga, like you gonna want to listen to music like that all the time. Like to me it's not enough, it's not enough substance in there for me to listen to it every day. Now when I might see somebody do an Instagram reel to it or they might post it, I'm like, oh okay, like, but it's not gonna make me go stream it. And maybe that's why the whole connection to TikTok is for the young people is that when they hear something online, they go stream it. Me, I just listen to it and I go into the next video. But yeah, where's the codes at? Hold on a second. Yeah, you sending these requests over. It's like where? Okay. So yeah, let me see. Sexy got motion. I understand what you mean. Yeah, it's not enough. And I think we're all different. Even the people in the chat, you might be a little more. Mm. See, sometimes I be feeling like we be scared to call a thing, and we just be trying not to hurt people's feelings. But I don't know. It just what it is. What it is. Either you extra hooded out and you just like those type of messages, but it ain't. It's not really enough for me to. It's not sustainable. It's like even when she came out with Pound Town, and then that whole mixtape came out after the success of Pound Town. It's like I listened to it for a little while, but it was just like after that you get done with it and you just move on. I be listening to old music, like older music, and and different things like that. I get on my waves of, different artists that I go back to and listen to. But so I love songs with strong lyrical content. I love trying to break down what I'm hearing. Yeah, I mean, what is there to break down? The slim, thick, extra thick, 5'9", this is 10, hair done, nails done, everything up to the 10. I ain't got no little friends. Thong up my booty hole. There's nothing really deep about that. It's listenable, like, especially when you out in the club or whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure a lot of ladies like that, especially like the get it sexy, get it sexy, get it sexy. Boy, you know this ass super fat. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know, y'all. So just like saying again back in regards to the song. Hold on, where I put my computer at? Oh, I moved it because I got all this damn work equipment over here. I hate this shit. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to bring up my computer, but whatever. Boom, boom, blow, blow, bow, bow. Glah, glah, bow, bow. I think I'd be liking that more than the damn lyrics. I'll be liking that more than the lyrics. Damn, you just made me feel bad. You said hooded out or slutted out. I mean, are you hooded out or slutted out? What I like about my job is that it's so independent. Like, I don't have to ask nobody nothing. Only like when I'm sending something over to have it like a management review. I'm happy that I don't have to speak to nobody on the phone. I don't have to like, there's no like established production standard because I get all my work done. It's just like, you got to make it like that. Like especially when you have one of these jobs that's like this, when you work from like, you work on your own and it's a really independent role, you have to do your best to stay on task because it's just like, it could go down real quick and then the next thing you know, they asking about why you ain't producing. I want to make sure it never get to that point. I want to make sure that I don't ever have a production standard. So I'm just constantly just doing my thing. Like, yeah. Because I think the other team, I think they do have a production standard, but my coworker, I wanted to do a story time on that. My coworker, my ex-coworker, how she scammed me. I should do a video. I'm gonna do that this weekend, depending on, yeah, I'm gonna do that this weekend because she definitely scammed me. It's all right though. She put her 2 weeks notice in, and her last day was 2 weeks ago from today. Yep, her last day was, and she definitely played me. So and set me up to fail. But I ain't gonna fail. And the thing about it is she presented to be so nice, like, and all of that. And low key, she was doing some sneaky, slick stuff. And it's all good though. Everything is fine now because, I spoke with my boss or whatever, but I'll get into more details in regards to that. Like, I like to do videos like where it don't be a lot of people on it because I know that they watching it just because they either support my content or they just, they found it. I don't know. I could do videos like this all day. And if you notice, I'm definitely stalling right now. I'm stalling because I don't really want to get into the meat and potatoes of, the cryptic message. So, yeah, I'm stalling. So, yeah, let me read some of these comments. I respect and love your honesty. I agree. I prefer lyricism, but sometimes I do enjoy ratchet simplicity. So you like that screet, bitch is so ratchet. That's right. I speak into existence. You will not fail. Maybe I'm stuck in the 2010s. Chris, Nicki, Jeremiah, etc. Oh God. Let's see. Damn, you just made me. Yeah, that song for people drunk and high. Yo. So who do y'all think Nicki is talking about when she's saying that? First and foremost, Nicki was on her station head yesterday, and she was talking about people. Is that my order? She was talking about people. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Oh, it said he checked out. So she was talking about people not signing to her record label, and She said that, but they will sign to the white man. She also mentioned along the lines of people using her fans. I think I had this conversation on this channel before. I will tell you this, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole fan culture, it annoys me. The fan stand culture, it annoys me. And I'm not gonna go into detail, but I felt like I was in a situation like this a few weeks ago, baby. Oh, we not gonna go into it though, because I'm not gonna really say what I want to say, but I heard that people did get unfollowed. And yeah, yeah. I think I should just shut my mouth. You know what? Let me end this live. Let me end this live right now. Let me end it because, yeah, I don't think I really want to say what I want to say, but I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. You know, um, yeah, there's a lot of users out there. There's a lot of people who benefit. I don't even really want to get into specifics on it. I just really don't. It's not worth it. It's just not. It's not worth it. It's not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. After Normani went against Nicki, I have been done with her. Screw her. Don't say it yet, LaRon. Give it time and let more come out. We see through it though. Let's see. Please don't go. Tank voice. My bad. Yeah, I don't think I want to really get into specifics. I don't really think I want to do that. No. Mm-mm. So, but what do you think? It's not about what I think. It's about what the subscribers think. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw the ball back in your court. Who do you think it's about? I just got my Nicki Minaj Lochi sneakers. Yeah, when I first looked, they were sold out. Um, when I first got to it, they sold out so quick in the size 13. And then I'm one of those people. I seen when they did kind of like restock it, and they said it was going to be shipping in July. My personality is I want my shit instantly. I want it instantly. You know what I'm saying? I want my stuff instantly. And when I seen once they restocked it and it said shipping in July, I said, oh no. So maybe, I'm pretty sure she will be having another restock because if her sneakers sold out this quick, this is a sign that they're going to have more. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more. They just need to go into production and make more sneakers. So, yeah. Well, if you out the loop, you better go on Twitter. You better go on Twitter. Nope. Yeah, I have to make smart decisions. And I'm not doing that because, yeah. Nope. Mm-mm. I better shut my mouth. Nope. Mm-mm. So, yeah, we can talk about the conversation that Nicki has. She just said that, it was some. Let's talk about what Nicki said, not so much about what I said. So, yeah, Nicki said that it's been people behind the scenes and they've been saying things, and it's been people who've been acting like they sold 500,000 units and that they acting like they on the same level as her and stuff like that. And I don't know, based off of whatever clout that they getting. And yeah, it just seems like it seems like something silent is going on. But what I want to say is, as a fan, I will say this. It gets confusing because it's just like, I see y'all. This is why, like, I stopped, like, following certain things. It's like, last week it was the Ice Spice thing. This week it's a new conversation about two ladies who we don't know who it's really about, who had close proximity to Nicki, had features with her. It's like, I feel like it's just always something new. It's always something new all the time. And yeah, that's all I'll say. Wait, what is I don't like when, let's see, who do you guys think she's talking about? The wrong clock, the ice thing a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not mad at Ice Spice or anything like that. Her choices. I always said that I don't think that Ice Spice has the type of control. So I just felt like she was a casualty of that whole situation. I don't think, cause come on, look at the signs. I said this also from the jump too. I said that she was there supporting Nicki. She was there, but I think it's business. You got to realize the person just she got Munch. She got the song with The Girl's a Liar. She got Nicki collaboration times too, and she got Taylor Swift. She's still not established artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's not established like that because she could be gone tomorrow. You know. Um, Maybe it's an, I think I said this too. This is just a quick segue. Maybe it's a New York thing or whatever. I do think that Ice Spice song sounds typical like her other music, but I still liked it more than JT's song. hmm Maybe it's just the bouncing it. Maybe you know what it is though, and I know y'all gonna find this to be crazy. I don't know. I think Ice Spice delivers her raps better than. No, but see, I can't. It's hard for me to say that. And then when I think of no bars, like I know that JT can be consistent when she delivers lyrically. And I feel like when you drop a song like that and then the lyricism is just so loose, it's like, what happened? Like, what happened with this project? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, no, I don't, I'm not even going to insert myself into that. But what I will say is about any artist who you listen to, whether you listen to Nicki, whether you listen to any person's music, judge their lyricism and how it is. Like, I don't think like I think if you're lyrical and you got that a flow and you deliver, like you might not like every song, but you can't play with the rap part. Like you can't. Even when it came the last time that I saw you, like the listen, so close but we were so distant. Look, listen, I what killed it. You always be in attendance. Yeah, she killed it. It's like, yeah, you know, certain male rappers they never let me down lyrically, like you know they just even if it's on a different type of song, I just felt like the lyricism okay, the beat was just okay, I'm listening to down and now that's just like okay. And I mean JT is in the top, she's in the top of iTunes right now with Taylor Swift and you know Shabuzi and all those other people, so I mean shout out. I seen people on the timeline last night talking about that too. I'm not even going to get into specifics about it because then it's just going to open me up to talk about other things, and I'm not doing that. But I mean, what I will say is that Nikki shares her audience with people. I just did a video the other day, literally saying that this is a good look for JT because Nikki's sharing her audience with her. And then now today it seems like people don't want to share anymore. This is why I can't follow y'all. This is why I have to like who I like. It's like, do y'all like? Oh my god, I don't know. Uh, See, you have to be careful because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, like as subscribers. But people, ooh, you got it bad when you're on the phone. Hang up and you call right back. You got it bad when you miss a day. I will not support anyone but Nicki ever, even if she collab with them ever. They have to show their loyalty. Always stay true to yourself, Laurent. There is no harm in that. I like Ice Spice on that song Fisher. Oh yeah. Oh, so I didn't even put that in the title. Yeah, I think I like Ice Spice Fisher remix. It was nice. It was cool. It was cool. Like, you know, I don't like song. I don't. The only thing I don't like, and it's like I think and you know, somebody could say that this is phony because of course, like you know, maybe Nicki has songs where she talked about pill usage or whatever. I just don't like in the current stage of like so many people being on drugs where these rappers glorify being on Adderall and all of this other stuff, and it's just like these drugs are literally ruining our community, and it's like you know, I just didn't like that, and maybe that's just also me getting older, and it's just like, come on, like yeah, still talking about pills and music, like, you know, but I felt like it was a good look for Ice Spice. Yep, Nicki is one of a kind. There ain't no one out there I want to listen to like Nicki, not even the male rappers. I just like my old school rappers. It's always something, right? It is always something. And this is why I feel like you got to make sure that the paperwork is done before you start promoting these people, you know? Oh, there's a situation that happened that. Ooh, ooh. See, listen, I have different conversations when I speak to certain people on the phone, and I just can't bring those. I can't do it because it's just not meant for everywhere. But I did notice something that happened recently, and I think the dots connected. For me, it did, and it's just my own opinion. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So let me get this out. Hold on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Ye wants to take down Drake like the females tried to do Nicki. There's a lot going on. Yep, they all feel whoever Nicki collab with is her real friends. Ice Spice and JT the same. Music be 7-8. Ice uses the same lines too. I don't know. You know it's so crazy though, right? I feel like I think that mm. So JT said in her song, okay, she said she been running the summer since she got released from jail. Do you think that's true? And also notice this too, right? This is not a talk down or anything, right? But I think what I struggle with sometimes, and I know that I'm not the only person, but it just got to be believable for me. It's not believable. It's like she talked that arrogant talk, but I don't know. And I know y'all might be like, wow, how could you feel that way? I could feel more arrogance coming from Ice Spice, like how she be talking on her tracks, because I don't know. I just feel like Ice Spice lyrically, the way that she deliver her raps, even if it's the same, I just feel like sometimes it sonically just sounds better. I don't know. Maybe it's just it could be a down south thing too. I don't know. Cause when JT opened her mouth up and she said down south screech is so ratchet, that shit did not relate to me at all. Like I didn't like that, and I don't like when people say screech. I always hear Santana say that screech screech. I don't know. To me, to me is pure ignorance. But maybe you like it if you're in this video. Maybe you can relate to it because you're down south from down south. But I don't. I didn't like it. And it was just okay. And I was like, if it came on, I would let it play. Like, okay, okay, JT, okay, I would let it play. Hold on, let me see if my order was delivered. He checked out like 20 minutes ago. The store right around the corner. Where the hell my stuff at? She could be talking about anybody, even someone from her personal life that we don't know of. I don't know. I think that is a little delusional, Miranda. This is definitely about not about somebody who's from her personal life. This is a music. This is definitely music related. Definitely. This is not from no. Mm-mm. Nikki also was on on her show saying that the only people signed to Heavy on it is the people who are on her album. Now, the only thing that I feel like this, right? Oh God. I feel like certain business things just need to remain business because if like say you was an artist and you was associated, that could make you literally feel a certain type of way. Like, damn, like what does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think differently than a lot of people. So I just don't feel like was that really conducive. Yeah, I don't know because it's just like then all these conversations started to happen yesterday about like London Hill, Rico, all of these people, and I just feel like it wasn't really necessary. But that's my feelings, and this is why I said that I'm not going. This that's the most that I'm going to say about this whole situation. In regards to who Nikki was talking about that didn't want to sign but wanted to sign with the white man who think that she's on her level, who wanted to use the barbs up. She said it was about 5 people too. I don't know. I do know that people do like to associate with Nikki and try to, use her fans, but y'all be down with it too. And then what y'all do is y'all be down with it, supporting it, and y'all be JT'd out, sexy red out, ice spiced out. And then tomorrow you expect people like me and then turn on my thing and be like, oh, I don't like her anymore or whatever. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Your Instacart order is on the way. Delivery estimated around 8:58. Okay. Um, the obsession with she needs to help develop her current artists. Let these girls stuff. Yeah. From what I get personally, right? This is what I personally feel. Mm, because Nikki has her own artist, right? I think that she wants an artist who's hot already, as far as like name wise or whatever. That's what I'm kind of getting, that she wants an artist who's already out there already, like, because to me personally, JT don't rap better than London Hill. Sexy Red don't rap better than London Hill. I think London Hill, she needs some more, developing and a push in marketing. Marketing is everything when it comes to an artist. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel as though like when something is you gotta start with your own like Lil Wayne. well, Nicki was associated with Fendi, and then she was associated with Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne, you know, just even by being associated with her, that kind of pushed her career in a certain type of way. But she also did the work too. Nicki did the work, but I don't know. Maybe I feel like maybe Nicki shouldn't be trying to partnership with JT. She need to. She got her own female rapper who is crazy lyrically. Like I feel like everybody can be, everybody can grow more. Everybody, especially with the right training and the right advice or whatever, right? So yeah, and maybe that's and maybe that's why this is coming up. With Nicki when she's experiencing things like this. I feel like still Sexy Red ignored her on her birthday. She did. And I think that she did. I feel like maybe she don't, maybe Sexy Red like her current situation, and you don't know if she got Tay Keith in her ear. Like, no, don't do it. This gonna fuck the money up. We got a good thing going right now. Let's just keep going, keep doing these bangers, let's whatever. Nicki hyped her up, and she kept saying like, oh, Sexy had bangers and all that. This is why I'm telling you, like me on a personal level, I get the whole fan dwelling of this. Like for example, let me just say this, and I don't want to diss nobody, but I seen Rico made a post earlier. He simply said bet, right, on his page, and then somebody was under his post like, what are you talking about? See, this is wrong. What's this message about? And it was a fan, and it's like, why are you talking to this man like that? You don't know his situation. You don't even know what he's talking about. And I like the person who commented under the post. It's just, it gets nauseating after a while. Like I'm telling you, you ever open your phone up and just be like, I don't like this shit. Like it's just, ugh. Maybe that's a good reason why my other page got suspended. But this page is more low key. I can say stuff without people retweeting it so much and being. See, a lot of people when they nobodies, they like that attention like that. I do. I have a platform, so it don't really matter if I get 100 retweets or whatever. It really don't, to be honest with you. And I said this before when I was talking about a specific person who suddenly wanted clout and they started doing the same type of thing, right? I said this, when I tweet stuff, it really just be my feelings. People take that shit and they go up. When I used to be under my other page, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for it. People connect to what they feel is real. I didn't ask for it. I didn't be like, oh my God. And I never complain when I don't get no love or anything like that. I don't. I like to be low key, honestly, because you want to know why? I look at pages that's like impressive. Impressive will go on Twitter and post something, and that shit might get 10 likes. But look how her platform is blooming. It don't really matter. Like that's what I'm saying. And I noticed that, and I'm like, low key is better. It's better. Like yeah, I don't have to. I don't need engagement like that because I get engagement over here. So no matter how many views I get or don't get, it's like it's still a form of engagement. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even to a point where like uploading a video and like I think one of my most watched videos on this platform is probably like 30,000 views. People struggle to even reach that type of mark. And like on average, especially since I changed my name to my channel, I don't get as many views as I did as before, but I'm not changing my name back. No, that's over. That's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes with a curve. When you talk about new topics, it comes with a curve. Not that many people may click onto it. When you change your name on your channel, it comes with a curve. Everything comes with a curve, and I'm okay with that. I am. I'm okay with it. So I can't stand Drake the Snake. How we even getting on Drake? What does Drake got to do with this? Let me go up and read your comments and see. I don't know why I thought she was a UK rapper. Maybe because she was on the 9 with the rest of the UK girls. JT gonna go kiss botched. I don't think she want her either. Didn't she tell her doing all that wifey ish, knowing he don't F with you? What's the girl name? Shout out to you who sent me a cash app this morning. What is your name? Oh my God, it's escaping me. Dang. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I know that you've sent me cash app before, but what is her name? I already clicked and responded to your message, so it's not even in my recents. So all I keep saying you say is Drake is fake. We talking about female rappers, Miranda. Where did Drake come in at? Let's see. I seen that Rico post and the person is out of their mind. I like her though, but certain things people be doing is just like, damn, Rico can't say bet. He can't. It's like you can't control every aspect of a person. You just can't. I guess that's why it's always been easier for me to make friends because I don't try to control people. I let them roll out exactly who they are, and then I make my decision based on I make my decision based on that. Like, you know, I don't try to control people. I don't make the situation uncomfortable where they feel like they can't. Because listen, sometimes they're gonna say something that's gonna save your life from being hurt by them or whatever. Like, let people talk so they can get it out. Don't try to, when you try to suppress people and try to tell them, oh, why did you say this? Why? And then guess what? They're gonna stop saying stuff around you. Nope, I want you to say everything. See, y'all don't know the art of manipulation. Y'all don't know it. See, this is why like my friendship circle is so small, because y'all will shut some shit down so quick, and then the person will be like, thank God I ain't say nothing. Nope, I'm gonna let you bleed and bleed and bleed. Yep, I'm gonna make it very comfortable for you. Get ready to meet. You should be there now. Okay, he should be there at 8:59. I don't like people being suppressed. Let people. Oh shit, did I? Oh, okay, I did. All right. I was about to say I did that yesterday. I was looking in my basket like, what is going on with this one? They just separated the PDF file. It's typically right next to the Word document. All right, so let me dump that in my completed folder. And let me get this one out. Yo, I've been on here. This is why I can't talk and work at the same time. I've been working on the same thing. How long I've been up here? 40 minutes? Well, I started a second item, but yeah. I'm gonna wait for my order is delivered, then I'm gonna get up out of here. Damn, it's April 26th already. My brother's birthday is coming up. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Let me see what y'all talking about at the bottom. He clicks up all the female rappers, if you notice. Yeah, but what does that have to do with now? Let's stay in the now of this conversation. Who do you think that it is? Like, how does, I want you to think like this. Well, what does Drake have to do with Nicki saying somebody is using her? I don't think Nicki and Drake both have huge bases. They both have huge bases. Listen, let me tell you something, right? Well, I think it's so funny. This girl who I know, right? She has a channel, and if somebody comments something under her video that don't have nothing to do with what's going on, she'll be like, what does that have to do with the topic at hand? Don't get blocked. Don't get blocked trying to derail the conversation. She was like, and if you keep commenting the same thing, I'm gonna block you for trying to derail the conversation. And I don't feel like with that towards y'all, but I'm just trying to steer you back. Like, what does Drake have to do with what's going on now? You know what I'm saying? What does he have to do? No, see, y'all, what it is that y'all don't really want to talk about what's going on ground level. Oh, they don't want to talk about it. And that's why I'm not talking about it. Y'all won't get me out there and then be like, oh, LaRon was talking about this and then, yeah, okay. I'm not giving nobody no ammo to make no content at all, because that's exactly what they be doing. Happy holidays. 559-0775. Yo, let me tell you this. So, I don't know. So let me tell you something that's really unattractive to me, right? So I was speaking to this person, and it was like they was trying to get to know me and everything, right? This ain't even something that's recent that just happened, but just to tell you, like, as an individual, so they was trying to get to know me and everything. So they was asking me like, so, oh, what do you do? Like, you know, so I'm telling them like, you know, oh, I go to work, I work out, I do things like that, right? So then it was like I was asking them like, so do you work out? And they're like, no, but I work out with you. It's like, you don't realize how unappealing that is. Why you gotta wait for me to fucking work out? Why you can't just be who you are on your, I want to, like, me personally, I want to date a person based off of who they are without me. I don't, and listen, especially when you get to a certain age, I'm not here to be your father. I'm not here to change your life. I'm not here to, no, none of that. If you near 40 years old and you still need somebody to come save you and tell you who to be, that's a big issue to me. That's a big issue. Talking about you don't want to work out for your own health. Like, what you mean? Like, I'll go to the gym with you if you go. No, the fuck you won't. I don't listen. Y'all might think that this is selfish, but I don't have no gym partner. I don't do that. You want to know why? I got to tell my aunt this too. Back in the day, me and my aunt used to work out at the YMCA. And I remember, you know, when you get used to in this groove, and this is why I'm going to promote to you. You might think that this is wrong. Never have a gym partner. If somebody wants to go with you, that's fine, but never let them be the reason why you go. I would even prefer you not to even do it. You want to know why? Because I remember when my aunt would not want to go to the gym, when she would say she wasn't going, it would make me not want to work out. And that's not right because we have individual goals. It's like, yeah, it's fun for somebody to be next to you and, y'all working out and y'all getting it, but ultimately do it yourself. Stop feeling like you need a gym partner. All that gym partner stuff is whack. Maybe if it was a gym partner in the fact where I see like couples who are at the gym, I see this guy and this girl all the time at the gym. So if you're here, bring the order upstairs. Like, yo, leave the order at, hold on a second. Like, yo, what's wrong with this kid? And he white too. You gonna bring that order to my door? I'm not going downstairs. Like, what's wrong with you? Ain't the details there? You could give them explicit details and they will still leave you messages. I'm not coming downstairs. No, this is what this service is for. I paid the delivery fee and I tipped you too. I'm not coming downstairs. You better find your way or wait for somebody to come to that door. Nah. I put all of the details. I gave him the code to get into the building and all of that. Like, what else do you need? Some people need a gym partner to begin with. It helps their motivation. Well, yeah. Look for your own motivation. That's the problem. We give people too much power over our life, Erica. I understand what you're saying completely, but no. That's the issue. We give people too much power. We give people too much power. What's this person's name? I mean, oh, okay. So he's Avalos. Yeah, we give people too much power. Like, you need somebody. That's the saying. Those type of personalities go over as to why people don't like being alone, and they will stay with a person who's abusing them just for the fact of just having somebody in their life. It's a reoccurring thing. You don't need nobody to work out with you. Like, do it because you want to do it for yourself and that you want to be, healthy, and you want to, start a new trek or whatever the case may be. Like, you don't have to have a person to work out with. Like, come on. I know it might be cut and dry because you might be like, okay, you're this much older than me, so it's like you have that type of focus or whatever. But I'm telling you, it's really get this shit, get it done. Like, you don't need a person to work out with. It's just another excuse for you not to. And it's like I spoke to this person who I communicate with, and I was asking them because they keep like it's the only bus. You ever had a person who keep asking you about your weight loss or whatever? And I'm just like, well, what about yours? It's like shit. I'm coming up on a year next month, and I've made it to 85 pounds. It's like you keep asking me about my weight loss. Why? When are you gonna start? So this is what I asked this person, and they had every excuse in the book as to why they didn't start. They like, oh, I work till 7 o'clock, but every time I see you on this app, you're on this app every day, and you're wasting over an hour. Don't act like you don't scroll social media and you're always on social media. So it's like, you know what? You keep making them excuses. You keep making those excuses of why you ain't doing what you're doing. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself and your health. Like, at the end of the day, you're not fooling nobody but yourself. And I don't know why people like, yo, y'all gonna say this, but listen, I have to say it because I'm being completely honest. When you start working out and taking better care of yourself, it's not really appealing to date somebody who doesn't see the value in it, to be honest with you. Like, I want to date somebody who works out too. I don't really want to date nobody who's really a smoker, like, really, truthfully, honestly. Like, I really don't. I don't. And I think that when you get comfortable in your life to the point where you don't feel like you need a relationship, it's okay. And you'll sit back and you will literally go through like picking a record deal. It's like picking a record deal. Like, is this the best fit for my life? Certain things you could tolerate from a person, but smokes and eats red meat 5 days a week, doesn't work out. Yeah, nah, it's not gonna work. Some of y'all just be putting yourself into these situations where you know it was never gonna work, but you just, for the sake of not dealing with what's going through those 2 ears, just to distract you from whatever trauma and drama that's going on in your mind, you will deal with a person and you'll be basically the rehab. You'll deal with it. Me, I like my life as it is. Like, I like having a 2-bedroom apartment, mad space, being on my own, uh, taking care of myself, making sure that 20 years, 30 years into the future, I am still going to be not far off from where I am now. I'm not, and I'm going to see to it. Like, we all going to get older. Yeah, you don't need to not. Just drop it. Yeah, what? He sued him? Why? Let's see, but I'm a loner. I function better. Yeah, just leave it there. He probably mad, but it is what it is. I function better alone. This is why the gyms have group fitness. There are people there who absolutely need workout part with others. Hmm. I like working out alone, says blissfully. You kind of eating me up as up weight. Yeah, stop making excuses. But at the same time, allowing the again to become a user, so I stick with my let's make an ice spice and doja. Mm. It seems like you're avoiding a name, but that's all right. You can avoid it. That's true. I be feeling like I need a workout buddy sometimes, but I have no problems being alone or cutting people off. When I go to the gym, sometimes what gets me through is watching what gets me through is like I listen to music. Like if it's like if like especially if I'm having a rough day where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be here. I listen to songs that I like back to back. Like I remember the other day when the F the Club Up remix came out. I played that song for at least 25 minutes, like back to back, just like so I could listen to it and kind of like understand like whatever. I do stuff like that. Or I might it's just it I might listen to just artists who I like, you know what I'm saying? I listen to their music back to back just so, it gets me through. Or I might watch a vlog. I might watch Peyton Marie Charles, or I might bring Aaliyah face up. Like they're interesting to me, or like Gina Janine. There's certain people who I like to watch their stuff, and I'll be like, cool, Peyton dropped a blog that's an hour. I know that this is gonna get me through my whole elliptical run. And I stay on the elliptical for an hour, burn almost 1,000 calories. So it's like you have to do what you got to do to get you through, and whatever it is that distracts you, you got to do it. So yeah. All right. So listen, I think I got through everything I wanted to talk about. I always worked out on my own. I have a whole gym in my basement, but I also worked at a personal trainer, and there is psychology out there. People need to work out on teams or groups. Yeah. I don't like working out with no team. I don't. And I'm telling you, the psychology behind that is when they don't want to work out, you're not going to want to do it. You're not. It's gonna feel different. I'm telling you, so many different things. You think that it's just relationships that impact us. No, a relationship is not just about intimacy and who you sleeping with or whatever. A relationship is also friendships, connections that you build with people, and all of that too. You have a working relationship with a person. You know what I'm saying? So when things change, it's just like even when my coworker left a few, 2 weeks ago, it made me feel away for a second. We have those type of things. Once I noticed when my aunt didn't want to work out, like, she didn't want to work out or whatever, and how that impacted me, I said I will never have a gym partner. And that was, I'm telling you, this is something that happened to me in the early 2000s. We used to go to the YMCA. This is not a recent story of like recent years. No, this happened recently. No, I'm sorry. This didn't happen. This happened in the early 2000s. So you have to notice things early, like, this works for me. That doesn't work for me. Why is this in this folder if this is not that type of situation? Huh? 8455. I don't like working out with people either. I put my music on and go hard for an hour, but I can appreciate those who need partners. Yeah. Yeah, they need partners, and they need those same people when they want to break up with them or they're abusing them, and they just can't let them go. They just can't let them go. They gotta have them there. It's an attachment type of style that they have. It really is. It's just an attachment style. I have an attachment style to people who I need to be attached to. So yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me go to get off of here because I need to go get my groceries. Today was just dropped, and I need to process at least 20 of these before 11 o'clock so I could chill until 1:30 when I punch out. Yeah, that's how we do it. Let's see. I agree about attachment. With me, it's hard to trust nowadays. Yeah. All right, let me get up out of here. Y'all have a safe day. I'm gonna do a video upload later. I really didn't even want to do this like that because just the fact that I got into a groove of like doing my videos on camera, but sometimes I don't want to do on camera. Like I was gonna do a video last night because I was just like, maybe I could just do it over, but I don't know. I be feeling a certain type of way because it's like I spent $800 for a camera. I'm not gonna keep doing videos over. Like, to me, it was an investment. It's like, no, I paid for this shit, so that's why I use it. Oh, I can't wait to do that story time about that coworker, what she did to me, because yeah, you'll be able to understand it as well too for the people who watch it. When I upload that video, I'm gonna make sure I don't do it to subscribers, because see, what you have to learn is too is when you do different topics, you have an option and a setting on your videos. And say I do a topic that I don't typically talk about, or like with this topic, this is something that I typically talk about on this channel. So it's like if you push it out to your subscribers, they're gonna click on the video and listen to it because they want to know what you're talking about. But if I do a video about Tiffany Henyard or whatever, I'm gonna click the option that says don't promote it to my subscribers, because I want people to naturally find it. I don't want my subscribers, because then if you don't even know who Tiffany Henyard is, you're not gonna be appealed to, and that's gonna mess up my data. That's exactly what happens. Like, people don't realize is that when you do videos that you typically don't talk about, say you have a channel where you talk about pets and you always talk about pets and pet care, and then you suddenly do a video about Nicki Minaj. Well, all of the people who typically go to your channel, they like pets. It's like they don't really, not saying that they don't like Nicki, but this is not typical. So it's like they have an option, and I don't think people exercise it like that, but you should unclick it, because what happens is that if a person sees it and they don't click it, it gives a negative reaction to the algorithm. It's, yeah, I learned that. Somebody told me that recently, and it makes sense, because it's just like, why would you upload something that your users typically don't engage with? So it's like you essentially want them to engage with it organically, so then it's like maybe they'll stay on the video longer. It's all about learning. Yeah. Everyone have a good work day. In a safe weekend. Yeah. Dang, I just got here. Replay gang. What's up, Peaches? I'm from New York, and I definitely enjoy JT Flow. Okay song. I like how she's um out doing local meet and greets. Oh, good for you. What's your name? Key Goddess? Yeah, good for you, Key. I think that that's great that you enjoy that. You know, nothing wrong with that at all. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was Nikki. Yeah. All right. Be blessed. Be safe. I'm out. Peace.